Hi, today my TED Talk is, like he said, about achieving your dreams. Around 6 months ago, I asked myself this question. If you knew that the world was going to end tomorrow, what would you accomplish today? Now, 6 months ago, things were completely different. COVID 19 had not become a widespread pandemic, there weren't major isolation and quarantine affecting everyone, and so much more. As a student, I went to school, I talked and learned with my friends and teachers. I came back, repeat. Stores, restaurants, malls, amusement parks were all open. We could do anything, meet anyone, go anywhere. Life was our normal. And yet, even with all these opportunities, I still met a lot of people that just seemed unsatisfied or bored with their lives. For them, life had become a cycle. Go to school, go to work, return home, sleep. Finding yourself so focused on your work that you miss out on some of life's greatest experiences. Trying to find the time instead of making it. And if you don't find the time, you procrastinate. You say to yourself, instead of today, I'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow. I have time tomorrow. I don't have time today. Life becomes a cycle. And we end up not truly living. And that's when I thought of this question. If you knew that the world was going to end today, what would you do today? For every one of us, each day comes with its own battles. We face stress, challenges, and unpredictability, and we need to work hard in order to be adaptable and maintain balance. So, how do we get through all of this? How do we balance our time in order to lead a more fulfilling life? How do we break that cycle so we can focus on what we can accomplish today instead of what we can accomplish tomorrow? Well, there's this inescapable word that I hear no matter where I go, no matter what language, culture, religion, or country. And it's something that we all need in each and every one of our lives. Dreams. Dreams drive change. They motivate and inspire. They change our future. Our entire world is made up of the dreams of those before us, and our future will be made from our dreams. If we act based on our own personal dreams, if we allow ourselves the opportunity to pursue our passions, no matter what those passions are, we break that cycle. We give each and every day meaning and importance. Tomorrow becomes today. Later becomes now. You've all heard of this before, the typical, you can achieve your dreams, nothing is impossible. But have you actually achieved your dreams? All of them? How many times have people said to you, that's a nice dream, but try to choose something more realistic? And how many times did you listen to them? Now, I want to tell you a true story about this man in his early 30s, living in Cadiz, southwestern Spain. He's visiting a temple honoring the great demigod Hercules when he stops at the statue of the conqueror and hero, Alexander the Great. Upon seeing the statue, he begins to weep, for Alexander has built an entire empire and he's achieved glory by the age of 32, while this man, at the same age, has achieved nothing. Inspired by Alexander the Great, this man sets out to achieve greatness. He becomes a politician, war strategist, renowned general for the military. More than 2,000 years later, he is a legend. You know him as Julius Caesar. We often forget that the greatest people in history were once like us. They had hopes, fears, strengths, weaknesses. Their dreams were judged and challenged, either by themselves or by others in society. But what set them apart from others, what made them legends, was their determination, perseverance, and dreams. Their willingness to stop at nothing, to do anything to make their dreams reality. With COVID-19, I've seen amazing things happen. People making dreams and achieving them. Have you ever wanted to learn how to bake, but you never had the time? Bake. Have you ever wanted to become more fit, live a healthier life? Live a healthier life. Have you ever wanted to reconnect with people, learn a new skill, discover new hobbies, follow your passions? Do it. Because if anything that I've learned from COVID-19, it's tomorrow is not guaranteed. We can't wait until tomorrow anymore. There's no right time, right place, right age. Caesar proved that. Even after quarantine lockdown ends, when things go back to our definition of normal, we need to continue making and achieving our dreams. We need to find a way to keep our natural inclination towards discovering and dreaming alive. We need to find that thing that breaks a cycle, that thing that inspires and motivates us, that thing that makes our lives feel more fulfilled. We need to find a dream. And when you find a dream, if you found a dream, what is stopping you from achieving it? I want to show you something. When quarantine was at its worst, when I couldn't go out into the world and achieve some of my dreams, what did I do? I walked over to my kitchen and I took an empty jar. And each day, I wrote a few of my jars down. Some of these papers contain my dreams for the future, when COVID-19 ends, when we go back to normal, or even when everything is normal, what I want to do. Some of these are places, skills, experiences, like watch a sunrise for the first time, or finally learned how to do a handstand, or have a movie night with my friends. By writing my dreams down, I remind myself that they aren't just dreams. They're possibilities. Possibilities that I can make happen, that I can achieve. By writing them down, I remind myself that each day has importance and potential. I remind myself that I shouldn't take today for granted. This is my jar of dreams. 6 months ago, I asked myself the question, if you knew that the world was going to end tomorrow, what would you accomplish today? By creating this jar of dreams, I hope to make each and every day fun and unpredictable. I hope to make new memories and experiences. I hope to accomplish more with each day that I'm given. But that's only what I'm going to do. I want you to ask yourself this question. What are you going to do when you wake up tomorrow? Thank you.